How to achieve better grades through managing your money. Most of us need money, I should say all of us need money for food, water, and shelter, one way or the other. Now, we may just live with our parents, but at some point they're going to start charging us, or we're going to have to move out. So that's why we're going to get a head start. Now, the first step of managing our money is to find out where we are. And the best place to do that is collect all our bills together, add them up. We're going to hold that to the side. The next step we're going to take is how much do we make each week. We're going to multiply that by 4. Then we're going to put that at the top of the sheet of paper that says net income, or put that. Then we're going to list all our expenses: food, water, shelf, personal needs, clothing, education, emergency funds, fuel, etc. And then we're going to add all those things up and subtract it from our monthly income. Now, if we have less than our monthly income, we're going to have to do some refiguring and cut some expenses out. If we have more, that is good. We're going to take the extra surplus and save it into our short-term savings account, long-term savings account, emergency fund, or our educational funds, or charity fund. You know, Girl Scout cookies come once a year, and some charities have annual events, and we have money right there. Okay, next we're going to take those debts that we have, and we're going to list them in order from the most we have to the least. Say we have 5 debts: 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. We're going to list them in descending order. Then we're going to take that money, the minimum payment, and apply for each one. Then the extra money we have, either through overtime or through our savings, we're going to take that and apply it towards the $1,000 payment. Then once that is paid off, we're going to take that money and apply it to the $2,000. Then once that is paid off, we're going to take the money from the $1,000 and $2,000 fund and apply it to the 3 and do the same thing for each one. That is a basic system of getting out of debt that we're already in. Since we need to economize and make more money, I'm going to show you how to do some process that will give you more money now without breaking or working. The best place to start is to economize. Instead of going to the store and buying store brand, name brand stuff, we buy store brand stuff or generic brands. Both the store brand and the generic brands is almost the same thing as the name brands, but it has a different label. Now, I agree with you that all store and generic brands are simple, but this is a fact. Is most name brands have to pay a royalty or a copyright things for research, documents, and all that stuff. And then after a period of time, the copyright or their right to sell the stuff exclusively is lifted, and then other people can manufacture that product at a lot cheaper cost and sell it to the public. This is primarily done in the drug industries, where research and development costs for X drugs, but after a period of time, someone comes out with the same drug but a lesser cost. That is a generic brand. So you get the same amount, most of the time you get the same amount of quality and quantity as you do for the name brand. By buying a generic or store brand, you get less cost. That is one way of slashing money. The second way is naturally coupons. If you go to the store and you buy a product for 89 cents and it has a 10 cents coupon, you made 10 cents. You just don't buy just one 10 cents item. You might buy 2 or 3 items to save you 30 cents. And you take that money and you deposit it in your savings account for emergency funds or apply towards your debt. I went to a store one time, and antifreeze cost $3.99 a gallon. Well, the store was having a sale for 2 for $5. plus they had a coupon for a $3.50 off plus a $1.50 mail-in. So in reality, I walked out of that store with the antifreeze for nothing. This what got me interested. Also, we do not need books, magazines, and newspaper articles that we can get from other sources like the library or from work. Now, we can get many books from the library and videos from the library that we already paid through our taxes. That can save us a lot of money. Or we can get a video club together or a book club together where one person buys one video and they get to keep it for an indefinite period of time, and you get 4 other friends or 3 other friends, so you get together and you have one video each week, and you're only paying for one. So each one of your friends helped out. Thus, you're saving money there. Always look for money. And when you don't buy anything on coupons or you don't buy anything on sale, round up your expenses to the nearest dollar. If something costs you 89 or 69 cents, think of it as $1 and pocket it out of extra money towards your debt or savings. I know it's going to seem like you're spending more, but you're going to have to cut someplace, and this is like a flexible area right there. Look for bargains, damaged goods, etc., stuff like that. Each one of us has different finances, but I can't answer and gear towards each one of your financial situations. But the best thing I can do is recommend some books that you can read and pick up at your library for nothing that will help you manage your money more wisely. The first one is David Bach's book about start, late, finish words. Gene Chasky has lots of books on living on a shoestring. Alfred Munzer has a book called Economical Survival Manual. It shows you how to save between 5 and 9% of your income. Charles Gibbons has 2 books that you must read. One's called Wealth Without Risk and More Without Risk. And then it shows you how to take the daily expenses of what you have and reduce them. For auto insurance, for example, most people get full coverage on a brand new car that's already paid off. But however, right under full coverage is broad coverage, which is the same coverage as full coverage, but it costs less but with a higher deductible. Check it out and get what you think that you deserve. Benita Van Casper has a good book called Economical Survival, Money Dynamics in a New Economy. In her books, it tells you 3 ways you can live. One for yourself, one for others, and one for charity. And the last 2, for others and charity, they're dwindling. So you're going to have to live for yourself. Check out websites, check out all the information, and live thrifty. There's a difference between wanting something and needing something. We all want a beer for dinner, but we need liquid refreshments to help our body flow nutrition and take the waste out of our body and provide circulation and breath and whatever the body needs that the water provides, or like electrical stimulant, like the conductors for electrical stimulants in your head. That's the best thing I can do for you. And by doing those things and checking out books on besides financial management from the library is time management. Those 2 keys that you can get from the library cost you absolutely nothing. That can go a long way in achieving better grades in school for you.